Hey everyone, in this video I'd like to show you how to make Caesar salad. In this case I'm gonna make an adapted version because I wasn't able to find many ingredients here. For this recipe you will need lettuce. In this case I'm using Chinese lettuce. Traditionally you should use romaine lettuce, but it's gonna be just fine with this one. White bread, cheese, hard sort of cheese, not soft. Parsley, garlic, some limes, or you can replace it with vinegar, but I prefer lime juice. I leave all the weights of the ingredients in the description to the video. So you'll need 1 egg yolk, you'll need 3 anchovies. I couldn't find anchovies, so I replaced it with sardines. Around 15 grams of butter, mustard, Dijon mustard preferably, but it's not Dijon, and shrimps. These are fresh shrimps that we're gonna use in the salad. So let's start by the lettuce. So when you use lettuce, it's important to wash it thoroughly because it contains a lot of sand. Some chefs say that if you cut the lettuce with the knife, it's gonna oxidize, it's gonna get brown. My experience doesn't confirm that, but the advantage of tearing it with the hands is the shape. It looks really good. It's really important to dry your salad completely because we're gonna make dressing. The ideal option, if you have salad spinner, this appliance that you put inside and you spin and it removes all the water with the centrifugal force. But if you don't have this one, that's totally fine. You can just wash it in advance and put it in this position, in this vertical position, so the water just runs to the bottom. Then you can use it, or you can use a fan, put it in the fan. I prefer to remove these white spots because they're tough, they're not really chewable, so I just remove them and used only leaves, just like that. That's what you get. Make sure there are no black spots, that each leaf is clean and beautiful. I prefer to take darker leaves to have a better view and color. So now I'm gonna put it next to the fan because I want to make sure there's no water on this salad. And now let's prepare the dressing. You will need to remove the germs from the garlic because they give really bad aftertaste. Just cut it in half and remove it with a paring knife. Before making the dressing, let's prepare the butter for croutons. So this is parsley. You can use other herbs. I added a little bit of coriander. You can use rosemary, thyme, any aromatic herbs that are good for frying. So you need to cut it. Chop it very finely until it's very fine. Just like that, until it's completely fine. Put it in a bowl. Then let's add garlic powder. I prefer to add garlic powder instead of fresh chopped garlic because when you fry it, the fresh chopped garlic will burn. It burns very easily. So when you add garlic powder, it's not gonna burn. Around 15 grams of soft butter and add it to this mixture. Let's add a little bit of vegetable oil as well. The butter will give a really good aroma, flavor, while the vegetable oil will allow it to coat all the croutons. Next, let's preheat the pan around medium temperature and take croutons. and coat them in this. Until they're completely coated. Voila. Can add them on the pan right away. Constantly mixing in order for them not to burn. The heat will enhance the flavor of the butter and garlic and parsley. And oil transmits flavors very well. So it will allow our croutons to be really flavorful and crunchy. Mix it every 30 seconds in order for them not to burn. Meanwhile, let's chop the garlic. We need to chop it very finely. I'm gonna reduce the temperature. It's been 5 minutes. The croutons are good to go. I chopped the garlic until it's this fine. Then I add some salt. Add your anchovies or the replacement, as it's in my case. And just smash it like that with a knife until it's puree. We got this puree. Let's transfer it to the bowl. Next, let's add an egg yolk. Lime juice, mustard. Right now we're gonna emulsify it in the same way as mayonnaise. So just take a whisk. You can use an electric whisk, that's totally fine, it will be even easier. And let's start gradually adding vegetable oil. First very gradually, blob by blob, drop by drop. And then after a while accelerate. Don't stop whisking, that's really important. When you're making an emulsion, it's important to whisk the ball all the time. I emulsified around 50 grams of vegetable oil already. As you can see, it's getting thicker and thicker. Overall, we need to emulsify about 200 grams of vegetable oil, maybe 150. So that's the result. After you emulsify around half of this amount, you can add bigger portions, but make sure that you mix everything, otherwise your emulsion will break apart. And here it is, emulsion, ready to use dressing. Let's try this, taste it. Yeah, that's good. Has enough salt, it has some acidity from the lime, and the taste of fish from the sardines, but anchovies would be much better. Let's reserve just a little bit of this for the shrimps, and let's fry shrimps. Set the highest temperature. When people fry shrimps, many people don't really know how to do this in the right way, and they overcook them. This is wrong. When you cook shrimps, you should do this really fast. It takes about 30 seconds on each side, even less. Your goal is to leave it slightly raw in the middle, because if you don't, it's gonna be really tough. So if you want your shrimps to be gentle, it should take just within a minute from both sides. The pan is preheated for the shrimp. It will take literally a few seconds on each side. And they're good to go. They're done. Put them in the sauce. The high temperature will allow to enhance the flavors of the sauce. And add a little bit more. And just mix them and let them cool down a little. We got everything ready. The lettuce is completely dry. Now let's assemble. A little bit of salt. Distribute the dressing. As you can see, it sticks to the leaves easily because they're dry. Add croutons at the very last second before serving, because otherwise they will soak, they will get too moist and they won't be crunchy. The shrimps. I'll add the remaining lettuce. And eventually the croutons. And that's about it. I'm gonna serve it now. And here it is, Caesar salad. You can try to make it at home, it's really delicious. I think you will like it. That's it, that's the recipe. If you liked the video, give it a like, leave a comment, or you can subscribe to my channel to see my new videos. Thank you for watching.